girl Anyssa. Welcome back to my channel. I am just chilling by myself on a Saturday night, drinking water, did a full body workout, yoga, ate all my protein today. I ate fruits and vegetables, water only. Happy 2025. I'm trying to be super healthy. I'm trying to be healthy, okay? I honestly also am in it for the really great bod. It's the fact that I need to be healthy. I'm turning 23 this year. That's low-key unk status, but it's whatever. 23, flirty, 30, thriving, whatever. We are drinking water. I cut out sugar. I've been so damn sick without sugar. I did have a bite of ice cream the other day, but it was like one bite, so I'm like, that doesn't count. I am just really trying to be better about health and taking care of myself, my body. I'm not gonna be young forever. And like I said, I'm turning 23 and I just feel like 23 kind of gives like adult. Like, I don't know, 22 is like, ah, cute, yeah, cute. 23, starting to get serious. And I'm not 15. I can't just eat chips all day and lie. Like, I have to actually eat fruits and vegetables and make sure my digestive system is working right. So yeah, we are on the road to just feeling better, looking better, and diet and working out is a huge part of it. So that's something I've been so grateful I finally have like really grasped onto, and it's rewarding because I'm starting to actually see a difference, and the proof is in the proof is in the It doesn't really matter. It's how you feel and how you take care of yourself. So not only is that part of my 2025 glow up plan, another part of it is my hair. So I actually just give myself a trim. This is where we're looking at. I really want to keep this like neutral brown that's going on. You can't really see the bottoms actually, but I did just give them a little trim. They were a little dusty, a little crazy. So this is what we're working with. I have these really cute highlights that are a little peekaboo. Hair care, I'm trying to do in my routine oiling and all that back into. I used to be so good at that, and I don't do it anymore. But we're on the road to it, okay? It's part of our 2025 glow up. Yep. Anyways, let's get into this makeup tutorial. I'm gonna be doing soft glam and not like full glam. Soft glam has a little bit more of like a toned down baddie look. You can be a baddie without any makeup. You can be baddie with 10 pounds of makeup. It's really up to you how you want to feel. But I'm just going to be doing my version of soft glam. As you can tell, I have kind of crazy skin and I'm wearing a pimple patch. There's the biggest cystic pimple on my chin, and it's been underneath the skin for like 3 days, and it hurts. Another thing I've been doing so far in 2025 for a glow up is I've been using a teeth whitener. I usually use baking soda, or I'll use like a purple one. There's this one purple brand I use. It's pretty good. Don't know how safe it is, but white teeth usually get really good compliments. And I've used whitening strips before, so if you're like looking into getting whiter teeth, definitely invest in those. They are kind of pricey, but they do work. Back to the skin thing, I've been better. And I lightly say better. I've been better at taking my makeup off at night. It's actually been so bad, I don't even know why I'm lying. I've been doing really, really bad washing my face at night. It's so bad. I will literally shower and then be like, I'm not taking off my makeup. Okay, it's just so much. And I don't know, sometimes I would be too lazy to like use a micellar water, whatever it's called, or makeup wipes, or the oil cleanse. Like sometimes I can't, okay? I can't. But that's something a bad habit I'm breaking, and I really want to be better of taking care of my skin. It's getting a little bit better. I did get some of that tretinoin, whatever it's called. I have some ointment that I got from the doctor that I put on at night, and it's like this white paste. That's been helping a lot. And then a better diet. That's also a big thing. Always a big thing. It always leads back to diet. Whatever. I've been eating a lot of avocados lately so that my hair gets shinier, like naturally. I'm kind of too broke for a good hair oil right now, so we're doing avocados. Okay, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to be not attempting, girl, I know how to slay this. I will be showing you guys how to do a very cute, soft glam look, whether it's a first date, a third date, no date at all, or just going out with the friends, or just something you want to practice so you get better at it. Practice does make perfect. I learned how to do makeup through YouTube. You can learn how to do makeup through YouTube. I didn't have anybody show me, sorry to cuss. I didn't have anybody show me how to do makeup. I bought all of my own makeup, so most of the things I will be using might be high-end or prestigious makeup, which can be pricier. But I do use that because, again, my skin is obviously a mess. I try to go for more prestigious products because my skin is pretty sensitive, and obviously, as you can tell, is combination. You can't really, it's not very perfect. As you can tell, it's not very perfect. Drugstore makeup, Dollar Tree makeup. My first memory of makeup was either my mom's makeup or Dollar Tree makeup. It'll work. In high school, I literally used drugstore makeup, and then once I got a little bit older and out of high school, I used regular makeup or more prestigious makeup. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. It's more about how you use your technique, what brushes. It doesn't have to be an expensive brush. I use normal. I'm pretty sure these are under $15. They might just be under $10 for some people, but I think they are under the $15 mark. I do use them. They are the Real Technique brushes. This is like the face kit. And then I have more of the smaller ones by Real Technique. And these are more like eye pencils, or not pencils, eye brushes, whatever. Skincare, same thing. I do use more prestigious items because my skin is very weird. So right now I am using the Clinique cleanser, and my toner's by Clinique, and my moisturizer's by Clinique. I trust Clinique with my life. I don't know about you guys, but I just love that brand so much. Same with La Roche-Posay. This is a really good, I feel like acne safe. My skin last year, this is now just scars, so I don't have too many like inflamed acne right now, besides this guy. But when I did have very bad crazy acne, this was the best. And this is actually my favorite one. I'm out of my big one, so I have my travel size one left. And I can't wait to get paid on Friday so I can buy a new one. Because, girl, this is an expensive ass lotion. The big one that they have is expensive. But it's like, I'm so particular about my face lotion. I have to, like, cake my face in lotion before I go to bed and when I wake up. It's just, like, I always feel so, not even just dry. I just love the feeling of a really good moisturizer. So this one, I can't compare it with anything else. I do use another moisturizer under it, which is more of like a moisturizer gel. That's by the Clinique one. So I have that on. I washed my face with Clinique, toned it, and then put that on. And now I'm just going to be putting the rest of this double repair face moisturizer. I just spread some water on my face, but without further ado, let's get started. Just to give myself another good layer, I'm going to just use a little bit of this La Roche-Posay moisturizer. Again, it feels really good. I definitely should take off my pimple patch, but I guess we'll just wait. Okay. So for a soft glam look, that would mean minimal to light foundation, to no almost foundation. You could even just do like lots of concealer as your base. Okay, girl. Also, this part is unnecessary, but I do think personally it is necessary. This is just Mario Badescu water, but it's not. It's literally the bottle, and I put my own water in. But I am just really obsessed with spraying my face and after each step. For the makeup, we will be going in with a primer. This is the Tarte Hydrating Primer. Please invite me to your next Tarte Trippin' with Tarte, please. Okay, just gonna put that everywhere. So my makeup stays on and my skin is protected from the makeup. For our base today, we are going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I am a huge fan of this, and I've had it for almost 3 years now. Just about 3 years since they've come out. I'm using shade medium and medium tan, so it's shade 4 and 5. Okay, for concealer and covering up these blemishes, I'm going in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard about this. This is considered a prestigious, more high-end concealer, but I do think concealer is one of those things you do need to go up for. Me personally, I would use concealer as like a foundation or just like as a really big base, and I think if you have like a drugstore one, you're more prone to creasing and kind of like clashing with other products. Alrighty, so I'm going in with that concealer, and I'm taking my Morphe M173 brush. This is more of like a dense one. She's kind of a little scary right now. Oh goodness, she's got a little hair poking out. I have to cut that, but I don't really care. We'll be fine. I'm gonna go in with these, and this is really gonna help pack in any product. And I'm going to first just put some of it on my hand, like so. Working with just a little bit so I don't put a big gob and then just have like way too much and that's wasted product. I'll start with this side, just kind of painting on it. Also pressing in, because I want the product to be flat. And I feel like with such a dense brush, it really helps push the product into the skin. And we don't want our makeup to be 3D, so again, really pressing in, flattening out that product. And this isn't exactly my shade, but we will be putting stuff on top of this. This is just to cover up any of the blemishes or really bad acne scars that can be seen through light makeup. Usually if I'm putting a foundation, which I'm not going to be using today, a foundation would cover this. So usually I wouldn't do this part. Because we are not though, I am doing that. But again, I'm just pressing into my skin under all of those areas and flattening out anything that looks cakey. This guy especially needs some love. He's gonna be the one I worry about this. I'm gonna worry about this guy the most. Okay, that is me with all of my blemishes covered up. I really do wish my skin looked like this right now, but we don't have that skin. But we're still here, we're still rocking it, sweetie. And we are so thankful for Born This Way, because this is amazing coverage. I seriously... Okay, you can tell it's obviously not exactly my color, but like the clear skin is so goals. I think I'm going to do the rest of the video just recording myself, and then I will be doing a voiceover for the rest of the video. I just really want to focus on the makeup and showing you guys the right techniques, but I feel like when I talk about it while I'm doing it, I just get like really into my head. So the rest of the video, I will be using a voiceover. Hi! Yeah, that voice. Alrighty, let's get into this tutorial. I do have a clear face because I did put that concealer on already. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I have two different colors so that I have a more accurate match. That part is optional. Also, this is a very sheer product, so you don't need too much, but you can build. And then it's not really meant to be a like very heavy foundation, hence why I did put the concealer underneath, but this is technically a light foundation. Also, I am using a brush. As you can see here, I'm realizing I had a contour brush in my hand and then I switched it for a more flat face brush. I am a really big fan of face brushes when I go for a more heavy makeup look. Again, this is a soft glam, so I'm not going too crazy with the product. I'm just going a little bit more into the skin by pushing it with a brush versus a beauty blender. I do go in with a beauty blender after my brush, and that's gonna definitely give a more skin-like look. But if you don't want to use a brush, that's totally fine. I just think that when you do use a beauty blender right away, it picks up more product. Alrighty, now we are getting into contour. I do use a contour brush for this. Again, I think that a beauty blender during this step would pick up the product and not give enough definition versus that brush. I just place it on the back of my hand and then put the brush into my hand, kind of warm up the product and pick up as less as I can so that I can kind of build the product onto my face and not just kind of get a bunch of a muddy look on my face. I just definitely focus on the 3 areas of my face, which would be under my cheekbones, around my temple, and around my jaw/chin area. Now I'm just following up on the other side, same thing around the temple, under my cheekbones, and around my chin area. I'm also kind of getting around my eyes and around my nose just to kind of start that contour. And then I'm following up again with the bottom of my beauty blender and pressing that product into my skin. Now I am going in with 2 different concealer shades. I usually start with that darkest one, which I think is Sand by Clinique, and then Beach by Hourglass. I also sometimes, if I feel like underneath my eyes look a little crazy, I'll blend concealer with my blush, which is why I'm not afraid to put blush underneath my concealer. Also a little bit under my eyes, which it looks a little scary. It almost gives me like a sick look, but it does for some reason give me a kind of like color correcting look. So I do enjoy that, and that Morphe liquid blush is honestly one of my favorites. I've used it since like 4 months now. I love it. It's a very Sabrina Carpenter kind of inspired one. And then again, I go in with a little bit of that concealer with a little bit of that pink Morphe blush. It kind of works. I was scared at first it was going to be crazy, but it actually wasn't. But I just put a little bit underneath my eyes. I followed that line underneath my eyes, a little bit by my cheeks where I have problem areas with acne, a little between my brows, on my forehead, and sometimes I'll put it around my nose. And then I'm using a Makeup by Mario setting spray and a flat brush to pat in that product. Again, you can use a beauty blender, but since I am going for a little bit more of a heavy look versus a super natural look, I will be using more brushes. I am just lightly tapping around the areas that I put the product, and this is very important because you really want to blend everything out and not have brush strokes. And then I put a little bit more of a water spray on my face to kind of feel like dewy again. And I'm taking actually another concealer by Morphe, a more golden color, because I felt like I had too many light colors. I also put it more underneath my eyebrows so I could have a little bit of a carved out eyebrow. I don't do too much underneath the eyebrows, but I do like a little bit more of a cleaner look just because it is more of a soft glam, a little bit more of a heavier glam. That's why I'm doing that. And then I also start to put more of the product near my nose because I did put a little bit of that contour around my nose. So I just kind of put whatever left of my concealer around it. After lightly carving out my eyebrows, I used that beauty blender again to really press in all of my products. And then I did add a little bit more blush, that liquid blush, on top of the concealer that I had. And after that, I go ahead and use a pressed powder to put all of the dewiness away, really lightly put any type of product on placements that I think needed like more of a matte look just because it was really shiny. And then I go ahead and use a Hoola bronzer just around again where I put contour earlier, so around the temples, underneath the cheeks, that jaw area. Now I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Actually, I don't think that one's a translucent one. That's like a honey one. I think it is translucent, but it's like honey, not exactly the clear one. Again, just lightly brushing that everywhere on my face. I'm not exactly baking yet, but when I do bake, I do use that specific honey one for on my cheeks versus underneath my eyes. I just kind of use a powder puff, whatever that thing is called, and I just make a tiny little line under my cheeks to kind of give it more of a definition because we did do contour. Alrighty, so that powder underneath my eyes is the Huda Beauty, I think it's the cherry one, maybe I'm making that up, but it is a pink toned powder. I was recommended by the Sephora sweetie. I don't know why I called her Sephora sweetie, but she was so nice. She recommended me that because of my skin tone. She did claim that I would just look better, and I do love it because it gives a very nice brightening under the eye. And again, for that soft glam look, you really do want a bright under eye, or maybe I just like that. But anyways, I'm going in with that big brush and really brushing away any of that excess powder that I baked with. I really don't like any harsh lines, so I'm really going ham with that big brush. After brushing off all the product, I go in with a beauty blender, and again I tap everything into my skin just to really give myself that skin look. Clearly we're noticing a trend of me going in with that beauty blender after, just to really tap in all the product. This is my front camera view. I was just getting a little nervous about the skin, and I'm really light here, so it's kind of I'm scared. Anyways, I am brushing out my lashes now with this cute thing I got from Shein, and I'm cleaning off my beauty mark. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot my powder blush. Like, who am I? And we definitely have to use blush if we're doing soft glam. Like, we have to be a princess somewhere. I'm just using a blush brush to lightly put that on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my eyes. Now going in with some glue for my brows. One was by e.l.f., the other one is by NYX. The NYX has a brown tint to it, so I go in with that one first and just brush all my hairs upright and then kind of lay them to the opposite sides. And then I also use the back of this to kind of flatten the brush, excuse me, not the brush, flatten the brows down. Now going, now we are nicely going in with eyelash curlers, and I'm using e.l.f. mascara, the lash roll, which is the dupe of the Benefit one. And then we also use the Sky High by Maybelline. I really love a waterproof mascara. It just really holds your lashes upright. So if you're going out, I do suggest using a waterproof mascara. And I'm also a big fan of using two mascaras, one for thickening and the other one for lengthening. Next, I'm going in with this palette by Morphe X Pony, and I'm using a little bit of a brown color to really just kind of soften the underneath of my eyes. Not going for anything harsh, just a cute little eye pop. And then I'm also using that same color but with a blending brush to put it on my eyes, a little bit of a shadow look, and around my nose, just for some light contour, light bronzing. And then I added a little bit of highlighter on the tips of my nose and a little bit on the bridge of it. Next, I went in with the brown liner and an angle brush to put a little bit of a wing effect. I didn't use black eyeliner like I usually would, just because I do think for a softer look, I do suggest using eyeshadow. Or if you have a brow shadow that you want to use, you can definitely use that. But I just did a little bit of a color that matched my hair and a little bit of a color that wasn't too dark. It wasn't going to take away too much of the makeup look and like just focus on my eyes. It was just enough to make it look defined. And then I just put a little bit of powder under my eyes just to get anything that dropped down. And then I go in with this LA Girl lip liner, and it's so cute. And then the Mario Makeup by Mario lip gloss in the middle. Those two I've never used before, so this came out really cute to me. And then I cleaned it up with a concealer brush just to really give that carved out look. Again, I go in with that setting spray by Makeup by Mario. And now I'm just being a show off because I am so proud of my work. This looked gorgeous, and I'm so happy I finally made an in detail look for you guys. I really hope that you guys love this look, and that if anybody again recreates it, please show me, because I worked really hard on this. Alrighty, I think that is it for this makeup look. I really love how this came out. I can't believe I even did this good. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I record myself, I just lose everything. Like, I just don't understand how to do anything anymore. So this is nice. I have nowhere to go, but I mean, this is super cute. And just avoid this thing right here, okay? Well, besides Mount Everest on my chin, this makeup look came out really freaking cute, if I must say myself. It's very creamy, very smooth. Of course, everybody has skin texture, so it's not going to look like a filter. You can put a filter on, but this is the best you're going to get in real life. So if you have a really cute date coming up, or just needing a really cute makeup look to go have fun with, this is your girl. This was really simple, honestly. I hope everything I said in this video helps you out. And if anybody does recreate this look, or even just has any inspo from me, please tag me, let me see. I just really want to see. Honestly, I could care less for credit. I just really want to see. But that's just my version of a nice soft glam, not full glam. We're not wearing foundation. We have really just like 2-3 layers of makeup. Not even, when I say layers, I mean like I don't even know how to explain that. That's how thin it was. And we've got a hand check. Matching neck check. Matching. It's really hard because I'm not tan right now. I mean, I'm tan naturally, but like I'm not tan like summer tan, so sometimes I get a little scared like color wise. I just have makeup on my hand because, you know. But besides that, this is what I have for you guys. I really hope that everybody who watched this really enjoyed this video and that I was a help to you in your makeup journey. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe and just let me know what kind of makeup looks or beauty tips and tricks you want to see. I would definitely look at the comments and see what I can do, see what I can whip up for you guys. I have nowhere to go, but I think I'm just going to take some really cute selfies and make cute TikToks. So if you want to see those, please follow me on those social medias. I have TikTok, Instagram, and you're already watching me on YouTube, which is actually probably my favorite spot to be. I will be better with posting. I tell myself this all the time, but 2025, we have a goal. We have needs to be met, and we're going to fulfill them, sweetie. We're doing it, okay? So go ahead and practice this little soft glam that's going on. Go on your little date, get your money out. I sound dumb. But yeah, I hope everybody watched this video and loves it. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I kind of want to make money. Well, that is it for this soft glam. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you watching this. Have a good rest of your night. Or morning or midday. I don't know. Bye.